because you are being shown the door to spirit and the door to value. Hi, my name's Dee and welcome to Sunchild Tarot, or welcome back if you're a returning subscriber. Thank you for that, or visitor, please subscribe. Now this is a general reading for, well, general-ish, for Aquarius Sun, Taurus Moon or Rising. It's part of my Scorpio season. I've done the Scorpio Moon and Rising, so I've gone to the straight opposite of the zodiac and to work through Taurus next. That way you might get a Sun with Moon or Rising reading once every 6 months. Fingers crossed. So it's a general reading. So roles can be reversed, time's not absolute, it's relevant when it's relevant. But another thing is this reading either is for you or it isn't. There is a past and a present in the reading, and it will soon come apparent whether it fits for you or not. If it don't fit, then it don't fit. Don't try and make it fit. Let me bring the cards up. So I've already spread the cards, as you'll see my shuffle video in the moment. Now, what I do like to do is ask a client to have a question. So before we dive into the cards, just pause the video for a second, think about the questions that are all around you, choose one of them. Focus on it, because energy in, energy out. The cards will answer whichever question they please to, but focus on one of them. But the overall energy of the reading, as we see here, is the Eight of Wands. So whatever happens is going to happen fast. I have three, almost like a guide to the reading. Oops. You've been making very slow progress, but it's finally been coming around. You're being called to balance quite a lot now that I feel that the Prince of Pentacles here into the Two of Pentacles has arrived. There's a lot that you have brought to a situation. There's a lot in the situation already, and you are being called very much to balance. But there is a commitment and happiness coming. And I just want to point out before we go to the split screen that we have a Four of Wands here and Four of Wands, well, Four of Spears here. There is a commitment coming. So if you've asked your question already, that's probably your answer. There is a commitment coming. There is a gateway that you are going to pass through. But the other things I want to point out is, because that's not at all obvious at the moment, is it? Everything seems just a little distorted at the moment, but you are being called to look within to your own spirituality, your own spirit, your own self, the essence of you, whether you're seeing that as a spiritual thing or an emotional thing. Remember, we are more than our emotions. Okay, emotions are things you feel, not things that you are. And I think that's an important thing to point out here, because you are being shown the door to spirit and the door to value. Two more oracle cards that just flipped over during the shuffle. I've got a whole pile of them here for the end. But I always like to put the ones that flip over first. So let's move these to one side, and in a moment you should see my shuffle video appearing here. But like I say, when all this happens, it's going to happen fast, and that's probably why events are moving quite fast around you at the moment, and why you're feeling that. It's probably why you're being called to balance everything. You're not the only person to done that. To be doing that. I just read for Aries with Taurus Moon or Rising. They're in exactly the same position right now. Okay, so normally a Queen of Swords would make me say that you're cutting something out, but I almost feel from this that you've been cut out recently. So this is recent past, it's going on right now. You're being cut off by someone else exercising their power and being quite stubborn. And you're seeing clarity with this, but you're having to rely on inner reservoirs of strength that you didn't really know that you had. That's a good thing, okay? That's like a sword being forged in the fire, okay? So this is a good training thing for you. It's not going to feel like that at all, but trust me, this is a good thing. You've yet to fully exercise your power because it's almost like your dreams have been dashed to one side and everything has come tumbling down. But this is something that has given you a kick up the backside. There is motion in these cards. There is, you know that things can't be like they were, and they ain't going to be like they were. There's been too much pain already. But this really opens up a whole new world for you. So there's a whole new choice for you to grab hold of at the moment that I think that you are well aware of. Let the old fall, go for the new. We have the world, the tower, 5 of swords, conflicts that you want to get rid of, 9 of cups, wish fulfillment, the chariot, move on to the new. That all of that sums up to say that the old is falling to pieces, there's a new thing being offered you, move on to the new. Remember, there is commitment coming. So it takes strength to do that. And you have got that strength to do it because you know it's the right thing for you to do. You most definitely know it's the right thing to do. Listen to that intuitive voice. Things are going to start, yes, things are going to start getting a lot better. That pain is something that will be erased by the dawn. Do not let your own agony over nostalgia and of how things used to be imprison you. Move forward, forge forward, because if you open yourself up to new love, I'm going to have to use the romance angels, aren't I? We have the lovers. We've got 2 lots of 4 of wands. Here I've got 2 of cups. 10 of swords for the end of torment. Temperance, you've had your patience, it's time to move. Simple as that. You are going into a whole new, fresh time. Roar your freedom. But there is commitment, there is insight, and there is an element of, don't trust the old. There's schemes from the old trying to keep you where you are. Ignore it. Forge through it. News is coming that will help you make your mind up if you haven't already. But move on. Move on. Get rid of the old. The old is going to come crashing down. Where's that tower card gone? Okay, not there. The old is going to come crashing down. Okay, did I dream it? That's embarrassing. I always hate when I've lost a card somewhere. Okay, I obviously dreamt it. But the old is going to come. That's embarrassing. The old, there it is, right in the present. The old is going to come crashing down. Let it fall. Simple as that. Let it fall. Let the things go away. Where you have an invite to go to a new place, do it. Clarity is coming, as there was an Ace of Swords. I'm not even digging for another card right now, but I've seen one Ace of Swords around here already. Clarity is coming. You're going to be okay on your own, but the one thing I want to say to you is I don't think you're going to be on your own. What you're leaving is far better than what you're coming into. You're coming into your own power. You have been given the choice. Go for the new. And if the new is stepping out on your own, even more, go for it. And if the new is a new person, which maybe we could be talking with that Hierophant and the other cards that are around here about a marriage for yourself, a marriage with yourself. You promise to love and cherish and honour yourself, because that hasn't been happening. Let's look at a more distant past, because you've walked away from things before and it was a lot of hard work to get a new beginning, and all you found was more torment, and that you were left trying to protect what is yours against decisions that were being made against you at the time. So I can see why you might be reluctant to leave at the minute, to move on to whatever, because this sounds pretty relationship, doesn't it? It could be a job. It could be a way of life, a philosophy, a group of friends. Okay, so do not just assume I'm talking about relationships, although there is a huge relationship vibe here. You had clarity before, and you had people who had your back, but you were constantly fighting, and it was too much of a dance. Not everybody who you thought was on your side was on your side. They were going through the motions, going through the moves, but you needed to have the new start, and you did it, and you had the strength of it, and you didn't particularly like the cost of it, and it took a time to rebuild. I don't think you're going to take so much longer to rebuild this time, because let's face it, you have the resources for that new start. You have the ability to balance everything that's going on because you've done it before. But you will be satisfied. Your happiness is going to come around, and it's going to be priority. You're going to clearly see where you're headed next. Ace of Cups here in a fountain that I want to link with this Sun card that I saw down here for some reason. I can see ties between them, because that's how I work. I can see when cards are connected. So let this tower fall. Let the old pass away. Go with the new. Where you're headed next is going to come quite clear, and it's going to come within you because it's you expressing your power. There's a lot of magician cards around here. It's not like you're short of options, really, is it? So stick with the one that offers you the most growth and the most forward motion, or even just the most motion. But again, Ace of Wands, you can't miss the relationship aspect of that one. So other people are seeing that you have a new beginning and things can be going well for you if you go for it. But you do seem to be treasuring what you have rather than where you're headed. Don't worry about being a bull in a china shop. Be a bull in a china shop. There's no point reminiscing about what's gone. It's already gone. Simple as that. It's already gone. You can't hold on to things. It's time for you to move, as shown by my absolute. Look at the size. Look at the size of this card. Absolutely massive Eight of Wands. Have you seen the size of my Eight of Wands? This You're worried about constantly having to balance, and that there being a war that you're constantly going to have to fight. And I think this part of you doesn't want to win it because of the cost of winning it. But the sun is going to shine, aren't there? We've got sun. We had a sun round here somewhere. Oh, in here. The sun is going to shine on your efforts. You make the effort. You have to plant the seed for it to grow. Simple as that. Movement is coming. I know you might not want that movement, but that movement is something that will enable you to protect what is yours and see a whole new direction. Commitment is coming to you. You just simply have to bury the past and stop stressing. Because, of course, previous things hurt, but you have the balance to completely move on. Other people are in your debt, not the other way around. That's something that I really get quite strong. Let me just clarify that, because I get that quite strongly from there. I need another deck to clarify with. Where's me? I'll use this one. But yeah, other people are in your debt, not the other way around. Ah, what we got? Yeah, other people are having to pay homage to you now. Okay, so don't let anyone trick you into thinking that you owe them. It's the other way around. And let's get these. Let's just look, because if this is a relationship thing, this is the first time I've used the Romance Angels. I only bought them begrudgingly. Well, it's the first time I've used them on video anyway. Okay, that one wants to come out. Chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. You are being pulled. Oh, and this could be the one at the bottom of the deck. So yeah, you're being pulled towards a new, rosy, happy, committed future. That's coming your way. Let's have a look what the other oracle cards say. The guardian angel of youth. As I share my enthusiasm, humour and sense of fun, I protect and honour my youthful spirit. Yes, be young again. This old stuff needs to go away. You need to have that. You need to have the butterflies in the stomach. You need to have the... there was a lot of pages and knights of wands around here, weren't there? You need to have that, I want to rush towards this. That excitement, that lack of inhibition will suit you well at the moment for this new start. Things will move fast when they are changing because there is change. Nothing yet is set in stone. You simply have to be dwelling in the truth. You have to recognize the truth of your current situation, the one that you are saying goodbye to. Sandalphon, the angel of new life. I'm not going to even. Angel of new life. Pandora. Okay, you might be worried about opening the box, but be curious. There's something new that will give you hope. The last thing to come out of her box. You will have great gratitude. Nematona from the Goddess Guidance Oracle. Create an altar or visit a power place to connect with the divine. Remember what I was just saying about a marriage with yourself, to love, cherish and honour yourself. Stay calm. Trust in the good in yourself and others. See the light in the world. Which, with all those four of wands that we had going on, you need to pass through a doorway to see that light. Doorway to spirit. Doorway to, what was it? Doorway to value. You're already doing it. Really, am I telling you anything that you don't know? Do you know? That's one thing that is, I know that everything that I've said here, there's a bit of you who this reading is for going, yeah, yep, I know, yep, 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 I should, I will, I should. Yes, you should. Get on with it. Enlightenment and harmony awaits you. So, pretty good reading, eh? Yeah, it's... I know it's a bit of a rough time at the moment. I know that it feels like what you value is being broken down. To a point, yes, but the bits of value will remain. Okay, but you need to move on. Take what is of value and move on to the new. Anyway, that's my advice from what I'm seeing in the cards. Is you make your own mind up. So, if that means anything to you, comment down below. Press subscribe while you're there if you haven't already. In the meantime, stay tuned and there'll be more videos soon. Cheers.